So if you're planning on traveling, going to a wedding, having some other big event where you know you're probably going to gain some weight because there's a lot of decadent food, or maybe you know that Ramadan's coming right around the corner in a couple months and you know you're going to end up overeating unless you build some new habits, this is all the more reason to get in shape beforehand. There's a biological reason and a psychological reason. The psychological reason is that you're going to build better habits and better portion control and all these other things, but the biological reason is that when you do a calorie deficit and lose body fat, your insulin sensitivity improves, which means that even if you eat a bunch of junk on the trip, which you won't because you will have built some good habits, but even if you eat a bunch of junk, your body's going to be more insulin sensitive, which means it's just going to soak it up into the muscles more so than if you went in already heavy and already overeating. Then you're just going to gain way more fat because your insulin sensitivity is already blunted and your eating habits are already out of whack and your appetite is already dysregulated from overeating year round. So it's good to build the right habits and physiological setup so you're in a better position to not gain fat over your trip. In addition to this, typically when we get fit, we're lifting more consistently, we're doing cardio more consistently, we're taking care of our sleep and our recovery, so your metabolism is going to be faster as a baseline, and all those habits will compound and you'll tend to sleep better and work out better and take better care of your health on the trip and be more health conscious on the trip. Versus if you're not consistent already with your fitness and your sleep, what's going to happen on your trip? It's going to be that much worse. You're going to be staying up till 2 a.m., skipping the gym, not even thinking about the gym, and just eating more ice cream. And finally, the third reason is that if you go to a trip heavy and you're going to gain weight on the trip, you're going to come back even heavier. If you're already going to gain some weight on the trip, you might as well go in with a little bit of buffer room by having lost some weight already. And not only that, you probably won't gain as much weight because of everything I just discussed, but even if you did, at least you're starting from a lesser point. Versus if you go in already heavy where you're already at higher risk of gaining more fat, then not only that, but even if you only gain the same amount of fat, you're starting at a much heavier weight to where you're going to come back extremely heavy and extremely discouraged. So whether it's a trip, whether it's Ramadan, whether it's a wedding, whatever it is, get ahead of the problem now so that you don't have to deal with compounding negative effects later. Compounding consequences are a real thing, which is why some people get 30 pounds heavier, 40 pounds heavier, 50 pounds heavier. They completely let themselves go. And if that's you already, don't worry, we can fix it. But if it's not you yet, we can nip it in the bud. And even if you already gained 50 pounds, let's not make it 70. Let's take control of this now. Lose that 50 pounds, lose that 30 pounds, lose that 20 pounds, whatever it is, and get you to where you need to be, inshallah. So if you need help with this, comment or DM with the word coaching, and inshallah I'll send you the details and next steps. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.